So this is the final installment of this series of videos. I hope you've enjoyed them. This might go horribly wrong at this point, so bear with me. I don't get a kind of practice at this. This is kind of a one-time, I'm just going to jump straight in and just go for it. All right. So if I think about my thick pen that I can use to outline things, if I outlined everything would have the same dominance. By that I mean it would be the same importance. Now I'm going to decide what I'm going to try and make the most dominant features on here. So I think the text is probably really important. So less plastic, more life. So I'm going to use my thick pen on there. I might also use my thick pen on things like the fish because they have no colour in them. I might use it on there too, but we'll just have to see how it goes. Like I said, it's about making decisions as you go. It's about thinking about things. So I'm going to start off with the less. Now it might be a case of they might be a little bit too small. Let's keep on going. We've started now, so we're going to have to keep on going. Does that look? Yeah, that definitely stands out more. So I'm just so the black line is increasing the contrast between the white background or the coloured background and the letter itself. So less, definitely. Now the A for the fish and the tail. Should we go for the fish as well? Just go for it. Stop and have a little look. Yeah, that looks okay. And you can see, luckily, that's actually hiding a few of my mistakes from earlier on. Yeah. You probably just about see that in there and in there, so I might do that. Now, depending on how this goes, you may never actually get to see this video. Let's think about what else. I'm actually going to think, I think I might put that fish in as well. So remember, I made the mistake on the M, so that kind of covers that up. Oops. Now, as I said in my previous video, sometimes you just got to go with it and embrace your mistakes. Okay, so that's definitely starting to stand out more. So I'm going to go back in now and I'm going to try some of my mark making from the previous video on some of these blue lines, I think. Now, I'm going to start with, I'm actually quite nervous about this. I'm going to start with my lines. Now these are almost diagonal, so I quite like that. The fact that they're almost diagonal. Yeah, I quite like that. Now in this one, I might try my circles. Now this mistake I made here, that's okay, because now I can split them like that. Now, because that one, yeah. So even though I made a mistake there, I just went back and went over it again. Now I might make some of these a bit bigger. So how does that look? Yeah, I quite like that. Okay, so I'm just going to continue on in that vein. Now, if you... I think if we did all of that, that would perhaps be too much. But what I might do is I might do the bit inside the fish's eyes. And what I might do is I might make that line there that runs through a little thicker. So it's about, you know, evaluating as I go. It's about thinking. Now I might take that because it almost looks like it shouldn't fit. Yeah, I quite like that. So let's think about this fish. I think if I made the whole fish textured and patterned, it might be too much. So I've got a choice to make. Do I make the body of the fish or the head? So I can always go back and, you know, I can always add in things, but I can't take them out. So that mistake there that I made, oops, I usually say stick to 3, but I've gone 4. So again, these are just at almost 90 degrees to each other. That one's more 45. So again, I haven't really got anything planned for this bit. I'm just kind of making it up as I go along, thinking about what looks good, what sits right. Now I quite like the way that looks, and I'm going to take it into the tail over there. So, do I do the same with the head, or do I do something else with the head? I don't know, I'll come back to that. I think this blue bit at the top, maybe I quite like the way this was divided up. So I might actually divide it up further and try something. Maybe if I had another line running through it, and perhaps another line, and then I could split that at the top like that. Let's go back in. So a combination of the things. Now I might go back. Maybe that line's a little bit thin, so I might actually just darken in the middle of that line. See how that looks. It might look terrible. No, I quite like that. I think maybe if I perhaps darkened the outside a bit, let's see what that would look like. Yeah, maybe. So I'm just going to work through now. Again, I wouldn't ever expect you to watch this whole thing. I'm going to change the rhythm of them. I'm going to make some of them closer. And this is the problem with the green. Remember, we had this at the bottom and the stripe at the back with the same colour. So I think by adding in the texture, the pattern like that, I might actually get away with the two of them being the same. So let's have a little look. Yeah, I quite like that, but there's probably not enough of a difference between this and this. So probably what I might do is I might just cross-hatch that and make it even darker in there. So I'm going to go through this and I'm going to add in texture. Now I don't expect you to watch me do this. It'll probably take me about 20 minutes to half an hour to finish the whole thing. So I'll come back at the end and I'll show you how this has turned out. I might make another little video with no sound, and if you do want to watch me do it, you're more than welcome. Okay, so I'll make the last little video and I'll show you the final bag. Okay, thanks for watching.